Alright, guys. Third time is a charm. I sent Leonard the message and just wait for Michael to pop back on.
Hi.
Hey, Michael. So, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how we can get Leonard on here. Jaren knows everything how to get a person on here.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know what we're gonna do. I just told him to come to Instagram and join the Indy Talk room, and hopefully he'll be here soon.
Yeah. I mean, if we can't get him, if you can't get Leonard on here, there's always a lot of time.
Yeah, we thinking about maybe tomorrow night too. I'm gonna give Leonard a few more minutes, so it's
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
oh
And like I was telling everyone, for now, if I'm doing these virtual interviews, I said I'm not going to conduct all virtual interviews on Facebook Live because that to me works well, and I'm getting some comments that people are having a hard time hearing me. So I said, well, this is my volume is up, and this is how
yeah,
I'm gonna go. So,
yeah.
but
So are
so
you?
far it's working fine on my end,
Yep,
and I can hear you.
yep. Uh,
And
let, let,
about a thing too, Jesse, is it has to do with people's internet connection. So,
oh yeah, yep, for sure.
yep, mine mine's on mine's working fine on my end.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So are you excited about Grand Slam this year?
yes, sir, I am.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there too. Me and Jaren have a couple of interviews. One with Rampage and the other with Jason Rage, and we're also going to be interviewing the same person that you're interviewing as well.
Yeah, like, like I told you earlier, Clark Connors is like if you buy that combo for about $30, which is not bad of a price. You can get his autograph and as well as an interview, 5 minute interview with him. So
Yeah, that's not so bad.
yeah, and you just gotta watch out because sometimes like when you interview these top stars,
Yep.
they have the tendency to charge more. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Uh, Me and Jaren, I don't know if you remember this or not, but we interviewed Hernandez like twice.
wow.
You 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 know Hernandez, don't you?
Oh, yes.
I
Oh,
should
yes.
I should
Yep. That
try to hook
makes
you up
me,
with him.
yeah. I was thinking about interviewing him next because I heard he's a nice guy.
He
Stand up.
really is. He really is. Yeah, I can reach out to him and see if he would do it. He'd probably do it for you.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of his. He's been with TNA, you know, LAX. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what did you think of the summit being kicked out of the investment group?
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't. I didn't
Well,
know about this until now.
well, uh, I'll catch you
Give
up.
me the rundown. Give me the
The
rundown.
one is that apparently the summit is back to being faces again, and they got attacked by the new investments, Ghetto Gear Solid.
Oh, hell. Why, damn.
They
Oh, boy.
investment needs. Uh,
But you know something? That's good. That's good on Pete's end.
I
You
was
gotta
kind of,
do what you gotta do.
yeah, I mean, the summit works better as baby faces for APW. They know how to get the crowd going, and I don't think the people down there hate them.
Well, I'm told you, when I was down there last in Stanley, Wisconsin, oh, those people hated me. They didn't like me too much.
Why would they hate you, Michael? You're a likable guy.
I know, but I'm a heel. When I go to all out pro wrestling shows, I am a full blown heel. I give Kenny Defiance a hard
Oh,
time, and I
I
certainly
do.
gave Bullock Bronson a hard time to the point where he's no longer in APW.
You kind of ran Bullet off.
Yeah, I told him to get packing.
Yeah.
But
Who
Kenny
knows?
Defiance, if he crossed me, he might be next to go. You
So,
never
so
know. You never know. But in 2 or 3 months' time will mark 1 year that I've been with APW. Remember,
yep.
I think it was January 28th is when I made my debut.
There you go.
Mm.
So,
But let's get on with the Grand Slam 5 because that is going to be a big show.
yep.
It's going to be a big show. You got Candice Michelle, you got Tori Wilson, you got Deborah, you have Chavo Guerrero,
Yep.
we got Connor, I mean, Clark Connors,
Yep.
we got, oh my goodness, it is going to be a packed house.
Yeah, it's going to be, and doors open at 4. Action starts at 7, and I
Mm.
don't know who are you gonna pick in this Women's of Nations Battle Royal? Who are you hoping to see win?
Oh, be, that's going to be a tough one. I don't know. Maybe the last person standing. Um, I don't know. It's hard to pick because so
Well, I know.
I could tell you, but I could tell you this. My predictions on who's gonna win that match between Rampage Santana and Clark Connors.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Michael.
Oh, you heard it first on Indie Talk. Clark Connors, because you know why? He's from New Japan. I've seen his work. Oh, Rampage Santana better bring his life insurance. And you could go ahead and tell him I said that because you know what? He wants to face the best, right?
That's right.
This is the best.
Well, well,
But
I'm not going to be the one to tell him that. We'll let Jaren tell him
yeah,
that. Jaren and Rampage.
you know something? You're right, Jesse. Let's let Jared tell
We'll let Jaren tell him.
him. Because we all know Rampage Santana, he doesn't like Jaren. So let's let Rampage Santana. No, let's let Jaren tell Rampage Santana.
Yep, and hopefully Jaren doesn't come to Grand Slam 5 with double shorts on.
Oh God. If he does, he's gonna embarrass himself. I'll
Uh,
I'll get I'll get Rampage Santana and Paul Burt and we'll do that panel again.
oh no. That's quite okay. That's okay, Michael, because I kind of felt the wrath of both Rampage and Paul as well. They even replaced Jaren with a little kid.
Yeah. And that little kid, that we did, happens to be I know I saw his what's it called? His cousin at the uh, at the union meeting, that
Oh, yeah.
I'll go to every month, or or I just saw her at the I was at a Stewart conference a couple weeks ago, and I saw his cousin at.
Oh, yeah. I,
So she was
his
telling me all about it. So.
yeah, my dad is Brandon Herrera.
Hmm.
So yeah, that little kid left that day with a big smile on his face. So
Yeah,
hey, we
and
did
you know
something.
what?
We
And I
did.
care about the kids. I just want to make that kid's day. I got almost, you know, didn't get too many reviews off of that, but maybe I should have, you know. But like I said, anybody's welcome to join Michael's Corner. They just have to,
We may have
contact me and ask me.
up at the Women's of Nations and see what we can get done here.
So, and another match that I'm looking forward to seeing is Sierra defending the MAW Women's title against with that. Oh my God, I Aja Kong. Oh my God.
Yeah, Asia's getting up there in age, so I'm gonna give this one to Sierra because Sierra has youth on her side and she knows how to work.
Hmm. But at the same token, when you see Aja Kong, she can still go. And it's like, oh my God. She said, because Sierra said she wanted more competition.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted more competition. So she's going to get more competition. Aja Kong, I'm telling you. And let's not forget, that's the main event. That's the main event of that match. And I think this is the very first time that on any Grand Slam show that a woman's match is the main event.
I'm glad to see that because the women deserve that platform as well, not just the guys.
Yeah, it always been the guys at every Grand Slam show, but now it's the women getting involved. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, they're gonna they're gonna steal the show. Oh, let me rephrase that. They are going, they're taking over. And
Yep.
and I and I understand what you said on age Kong is getting up there in age, but you just wait. Maybe she's had something left, you know?
Let
Who
me
knows?
use that, Michael. She may be getting up there in age, but it sounds like she can still go.
Well, yeah, yeah. And but what you're making it sound like she still at first she couldn't go. And I have to tell you, well, it's like if the women's match was the main event, then how come the women's match is the main event?
That's a good point,
You,
Michael. Uh, we got youth versus how do I want to put this without offending anybody? We got a younger generation versus an older generation, and I mean it's gonna be a tough match, but I mean I just think Sierra's gonna pull it off.
yeah, and knowing Sierra, she'll she'll find a way. She'll find a way to get Joey Jack Avalon in the match, involved
Yeah.
some way, shape, or form. So, um, yeah, and I now. Am going to interview Connor. I mean, Connors. I was going to interview Sylvester J. Fox, but unfortunately, he had his son is having a football game,
Mm-hmm.
so he could, so he can't make it. So usually he comes to these shows every year, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be. I'm gonna be bummed that he's gonna miss out. But don't worry, I I will figure something out. You
Well,
know.
I have a little deal for you. Me and Jaren were also talking about that maybe after the event that we were gonna do a like kind of an after show, but we may do something for the pre-show as well. And you're more than welcome to join us for that.
Hmm.
Since you know half the talent on this card, it'd be kind of interesting to hear what you have to say about it.
Well, like I said, I know last year I got to interview Molly Holly, and I got so many reviews off of that, and so that was a good success. Then I interviewed Sylvester J. Fox. That was a decent interview, and then also too, I interviewed one half of Royal Flavor, Alex Finley.
Yeah,
And,
and
and that was actually last year. So I figured um I figured that Alex Finley, he's a great guy. Great,
yeah,
you know. They got a lot of potential. And these fans really like Royal Flavor. So now my goal is to interview them as a tag team.
yeah,
That's my biggest goal. And yeah, because um, I think um, I think Vito or whatever his name is. When I first saw him at Will, I think it's Wilmer Mania, I gave him a hug, and his first impression was, man, he he got the best hug in the business. Oh, yeah. So
you know, we're leaving one match out. Jonathan Gresham versus the System. How do you think that would play out?
Oh, Jonathan will kill the System.
You think he'll beat him?
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yes.
Jonathan's pretty
And
good.
remember, that's Jordan Grace's husband.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got. Speaking of Jordan Grace, did you know that Jordan Grace and Rachel Emmering used to be tag teamers as well?
No, I didn't. I didn't know that.
Yep. Back in, I think when Impact was still going, they partnered up.
Oh, yes. Then yes. I did know. I knew that. Yeah, I watch Impact Wrestling, so I must have saw that on, you know. So yeah, and like I said, this is set to be the biggest show I think in Midwest All Star Wrestling history.
Yep, and it's for a good cause. So
That's right.
no
And
reason
I
I would.
know I know when I started going to the I still remember Grand Slam 2. I went
Mhm.
in there and I was like, this is I have fun, maybe a little bit too much fun because it was a particular match that I was that was so excited for. It was um revolutionary, the Renaissance Revolution, Bill Williams and Ricky Norton versus Sebastian Taylor, and at that time was Kira Noah.
Mhm.
That tag match, what I was so looking forward to that match, and I said some stuff that was out of line, but
Right.
other than that, other than that, it was a great match, and so and yeah, it was a great match, and so the last couple of years when I went to Grand Slam 3 and 4 was great, you know.
Yeah.
So now this year, I'm just looking forward to it. Yeah, and so I am set to interview Car Connors. Um, the other two, I'm gonna keep it as a surprise because
Good. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna keep it as a surprise for right now. But before I let you go,
Yeah.
um, I am going for the first time ever, sometime this week. I'm going to interview the owner of Discover Pro Wrestling, Eric Nordrum.
Nice. Yeah, I'll tune in for that one.
Yeah, you gotta tune in for that one because Eric Nordrum has never been interviewed since Discover Pro Wrestling debut.
Mhm.
So this is huge. This is huge, you know, because he's never been interviewed. So definitely tune in for that one.
For sure. Yeah. So, well, all right, Michael. I think we'll go ahead and end it here.
Mm-hmm.
Would maybe sometime, maybe Wednesday night, maybe me, you, and Jaron can get together and do kind of a panel of the MAW Nations of Warriors show,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go through the matches and write them down, and we'll talk about each one of them and give our predictions, and then match them up
Yeah.
at the show.
Yes, I will love to do that. Let's you talk it over with Jerry and see what he says. Cause yeah, let's write down all the matches that will take place, and then we'll discuss. We'll discuss. Have a little prediction on who's gonna win. I would love to do that.
We can do that. Yeah, I'll get it set up. I'll talk to Jaron tomorrow night, and we'll get it set up.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay, well, you have a great night.
you too,
I'm
Michael.
gonna I'm gonna watch the rest of the episode of Raw.
There you go. Well, you enjoy it.
All right, you take care.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye, Michael.
Mhm. Hi, get out. Oh, I see. There we go.
Well, all right, guys. I apologize. We're supposed to have Leonard on tonight. It just didn't work, so I'm going to talk to Leonard and see if he's willing to do tomorrow night as well. All right, guys. You all have a good night, and hopefully we'll talk tomorrow.